Rondo, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pump ain't no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first.
I love doing this shit.
What's going on, Jip? You all right, bro?
What's going on?
My nigga
bro?
Jip in this bitch, bro.
Hey, yes, sir.
Yeah, as y'all see it, man. What's been going on, bro?
Man, a lot, man. Life has been definitely a blessing. You know what I'm saying? All bullshit aside.
Yeah.
Man, you know, just
Let me get the
growing.
mic closer to your mind,
Oh,
bro.
man, yeah, definitely. But just growing, man. Growing as a man, maturing. You know, I taught you know, it's kind of crazy because, man, you had these conversations every day.
Yeah.
A lot of people probably don't even know, man, you are really, like, personal friends.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I told you, me and Maine was just talking about that. I told
Yeah.
Maine, I said, man, ever since that day you came in and did that interview with him,
Yeah.
it's like we just clicked from there.
Yeah, click,
That nigga
yeah,
Quay and
yeah.
them be like, yeah, man, they go your bestie Jip.
That's crazy as hell.
They be calling you my new friend. I said, man, I fuck with Jip for real though.
Man,
When I
facts.
told you, I told them, I was like, man, Jip ain't really who y'all think he
Yeah,
is. Like when
facts,
y'all
yeah.
see him, and they told me when they
Yeah.
seen you at the party, they was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Jip cool as fuck.
Man, yeah, man. So I already knew. I mean, when I sat down with Quay, man, you know, me and Quay had a one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? For our situation, he sat down and he told me I'm real, man. I respect Quay like a brother, man, because he's solid, man. First thing he said was like, "Nah, you know we're gonna have to grow to hanging out." You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, "Damn, like nigga, I can fuck with it though." You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was cool. But I said,
And you know what's crazy about you saying that? He told you that. I ain't believe that
Yeah,
shit.
he definitely
I
said
said, man,
that
I
shit.
don't think he said that
said like,
shit.
bro, but you know, and knowing Quay background, because a lot of people
Yeah.
don't even know Quay background for real, but you know what I'm saying, knowing what he been through and what he got going and
Uh-huh.
shit, man, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? He's a solid guy. So, and I was like, damn, you know what, bro? I feel that. You know what I'm saying? And as the time presented itself for us to kick it, you know what I'm saying? We starting to get a bond. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I love it, man.
Yeah. Bruh, let's start with the retirement though.
Yes, sir.
What led to the retirement? Because a lot of people was asking me before you even announced it. You told me
Yeah.
not to say nothing, so
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
tell
yeah,
nobody.
right,
but
right,
everybody was like, "Man, is Jip retiring?" I was like, "I don't know. You gotta ask him."
Man, facts. Well, for people who don't know, just like I said, our personal relationship, Slim knew before everybody. Slim knew like a month or 2 months ago.
Yeah,
like,
I
man,
knew
you
for
know
a
what
minute.
I'm
I
saying?
ain't tell nobody,
Yeah, he
though.
knew for a minute, man. So, man, just man, being tired, man, tired of the sport, man. I've loved it so long, man. Y'all gotta understand, man. I've been boxing since I was 8 years old, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my hurts, a lot of my tragedies are connected to boxing. You know what I'm saying? From losing my loved ones, from being in the gym with me every day to not having them, you know what I'm saying? And to having to do this sport alone, because y'all gotta understand, it's just like, you know, I always use this analogy, like you preparing the table to eat for your family. But when the food ready to eat, that all the hard work everybody done put in these dishes, that it's time to eat, they gone. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
at the table. And that was boxing, you know what I'm saying, man? My mentors, my big brothers, man, Pat, Pierre, you know what I'm saying, Mike, and Stick, man, it was like, man, they prepared a table for me to be successful with the boxing, but when it was time to eat, you know, everybody would, you know, died off, you know what I'm saying? It was only left with me and Stick, you know what I'm saying? And
That
Stick
shit
had
got
a whole,
lonely,
it
didn't
got
it?
lonely, and Stick had a whole community that he had to take care of. So he couldn't be on the road with me, you know what I'm saying? So it got lonely, and I had to figure this shit out on my own, you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with Augusta. Artists, athletes, entertainers, anything. What happens is we don't have nobody to really come back and show us the business side of these things. You get what I'm saying? So we be fucked from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
I know
We
exactly
be
what
fucked,
you
man.
mean.
Like I didn't have, you know, Paul Williams didn't teach me the business of boxing. He showed me boxing. You feel me? But Vernon knew the business, and Vernon passed. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't have Vernon to come back and say, hey, this is the business of boxing. This is how you deal with this and X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Rayante didn't get to that level to where he was dealing with these, you know what I'm saying, these stations and networks and stuff. And, man, I made it to the top of the level, you feel what I'm saying, being with PBC and Al Heyman. So it's a different business. That's a different ball game. You get what I'm saying?
Bruh,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know about you signing with Al Heyman. How did
Right.
that come about?
Being a great fighter. That's how that came about, man.
When did you meet him?
Man, let me tell you how I met Al. First of all, I was an amateur. I was a high-ranking amateur. And that sums up a lot of the other bullshit that going on with the other fighters, man. And the amateurs, that's where you make a name for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what separates you from being a jip and a local fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about that a little bit.
Man,
like, so how does boxing work? I know it's like the Olympics, what's it called?
The Olympics, yeah, all that.
The Golden Gloves
and all that stuff, man. So
Yeah.
what happens is those are the tournaments. It's like a platform. Those are
Mm-hmm.
tournaments. There's no difference from basketball. You win the region, you go to the state. You feel what I'm saying? And if some schools they go big enough, it might be a nationals. You know what I'm saying? So as the amateurs, you got tournaments such as the Golden Gloves, the Silver Gloves, the Junior Olympics, the Georgia Games, the national.
And you did all that.
And exactly. And I thank God for Tom Maritis at the Augusta Boxing Club before it was taken over. That he put us in all those tournaments to get us the public exposure, and he gave us the experience to fight and meet all these fighters. Everybody that's pro now, that's champions, we've been boxing with since we was kids because we was at these tournaments. You get what I'm saying? So what happens is when you fighting and you winning, you get exposure. They know you. People know you. You know what I'm saying? And then they catch your eye. And then so as I was transitioning, I became open at 16 years old. Open division is when you're 16. When you're 17, you got to be 17, but you fight from 17 on up. You're not a kid no more. Mm-hmm. But I had so many fights as an amateur at 16. I had to go open. You feel what I'm saying?
How many fights you think you fought in amateurs?
I left the amateurs with 120 fights.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a question I challenge you to ask all the other boxers. Ask them how many amateur fights they had. Ask them how many national tournaments they won. And the Google mine. Everything on Google. Yeah, you can't cap about this. And Google it. You know what I'm saying? So with me having that exposure and me winning, it was so easy for me to transition to the pros because I was already what you call a amateur prospect. You feel what I'm saying? So this was decided me to go pro. I lost in the U.S. Opens. So the U.S. Opens is what you do to get to the Olympic trial. So Errol Spence had already had that slot filled. You feel what I'm saying? So you was fighting to have a chance to fight Errol. You know what I'm saying? I lost to Willie Jones. And it was a great fight, man. I felt like I won it. Of course, I felt like I won it.
It came down to a decision.
It came down to a decision. He won. So it was either I wait 4 years, you know what I'm saying, and go and try to go for it again, or I turned pro. By this time I was 18, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, bro, I can go ahead and go pro and chase my dreams, or shit, I can wait another 4 years and fight this Olympics and deal with the politics, you know what I'm saying? So if I would have fought the Olympics, you would have had a bigger platform and you would have, you know what I'm saying, it would have been different for me, So, man, you got to know these type of stuff, man, because thinking back, I should have stayed amateur and fought the Olympics again, you feel what I'm saying? Because after that, Errol went pro, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it, when we all got signed with Al together, all of us. I got signed with the Olympic team. Every me and Errol got the same. Only thing that was different was his contract was bigger than mine. You know what I'm saying? So, exactly, you know what I mean? But I still got a good contract. So that's how I got with Al Heyman, man. Just being a talented boxer. And what happened was they sent me to Ronnie Shields. That's how I got to Houston. Ronnie Shields seen me and he was like, I want to train this kid. This kid can fight. I want to train this kid. You know what I'm saying? And Ronnie used to train Vernon Forrest, and of course Vernon Forrest from Augusta. So he already had a relationship with Vernon. And Al, a lot of people don't know this. Al Heyman's first fighter was Vernon Forrest. Ever.
I ain't know that neither.
That was his first fighter. That's who he made his money with. That's how he built himself off Vernon Forrest. So a lot of people don't talk to Al Heyman. A lot of fighters, and Al has 300 plus fighters, and you can't count 10 that talked to him and heard his voice. I talked to Al multiple times. You get what I'm saying? That's how I know I was special and I was different. Because Al, when I got signed, Al called me. He said, I'll make you a world champion. Just believe in me and believe in yourself. Yeah. I did, you know what I'm saying? I went for it, man. I moved to Houston at 18 and everything else took off. You know what I'm saying?
So how was your first couple fights?
Man, hard. Hard, man. I never had the easy route. If you look at it, man, the first guy I fought, he was a debut too. It was his first fight. And from thinking, and that's that Augusta mind frame, from thinking Augusta and small cities, you thinking, I'm finna get a tomato can. That's what we call a bum in boxing. Yeah. Man, I got in the ring, and you always can tell if a joker can fight how he bounce. I was like, this motherfucker bounce. Like, he got some rhythm. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So I heard the crowd, like, man, I bet that he knock y'all boy out. He was telling my management team why they made this my first fight. Like this, and I was like, damn, like, so this motherfucker can fight. I don't know this kid. Yeah. Man, we got in that motherfucking ring. That motherfucker hit me for the first time with them 10-ounce gloves and it woke my ass up. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, and that was, man, that, and then if you go back and look at the interview, man, I'm gonna have you pull it up. It's on page 2 is with Sam Watson. And he talking about my very first fight. And he telling y'all, he ain't fighting no bum. He came to fight. That boy came to fight. And right then and there, they knew I was a different fighter. You know what I'm saying? Because I never took the easy route. You ain't gonna never see me. You know what I'm saying? It was one fight that I say was and there was a replacement opponent. That was when I fought Loose Screws. You know what I'm saying? I was actually on TV, and he wasn't even supposed to be in the ring with me, but I was already a scheduled TV fight, and my fighter didn't make weight, so they had to replace my opponent because I was a scheduled. See, this business stuff that people don't really know about because they ain't in the game.
I remember that too.
You know what I'm saying? So they put him in there. He made weight, and he quit. So I ended up fighting him. But other than that, man, my whole career has been dogs, and I love it.
Yeah. Bro, a lot of people was assuming that since you was announcing your retirement, that meant like you kind of like lost the fight in you to fight again because of the losses that you went through in your career.
No, man, because that's part of boxing.
Yeah.
That's why I know.
I told you a lot of people don't get that though. I told you I was out at the bar when you lost the fight, and everybody thought like your life was over.
No, my life ain't over, man. And I blame Floyd Mayweather for that shit because at the end of the day, you know, boxing, they turned it to entertainment. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to understand, just because, you know, Golden State lose 30 games out of the season don't mean they ain't the NBA champions. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the it's a sport. It's going to be a win. It's going to be a loser. It's going to be a draw. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm losing, it's something that's part of the game. It come with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody in the street. Like, if you in the street and you doing this, if you go to jail, you get killed, you know, you get robbed. That's part of the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game. So,
I was going to say that if you got a winning record, how would people even see you as a loser?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Man, because of boxing, how Floyd Mayweather marketed boxing to making it feel like the undefeated fighters are the best. No. Go look at Muhammad Ali. Go look at Mike Tyson. Go look at Sugar Ray Leonard. Let's look at
Mike
Sugar
Tyson
Ray
lost
Robinson.
to some bums too.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Because that's boxing, and that's why when a guy think, that's how I always explain to these people how I know a lot of these jokers can't fight because they can't take a lick. Yeah, I seen it with my own eyes. I seen the biggest jokers talk, but as soon as they get hit, they think they losing a fight. Nigga, you still got chances to fight. Keep fighting. Yeah. You one lick don't change a fight. One loss don't determine the champion. Man, you feel what I'm saying?
Man, that remind me when we was watching the boxing event at Payne College, and I told you, bro came to the weigh-in talking shit, and the other guy was just like, you know, just praying. And he knocked his ass out when they went to go fight.
And he wasn't even supposed to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? He was on the B side. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it go. That's just part of boxing though. So if you ever, this for the fans and for anybody who watches the podcast, if you're a true boxing fan or any fan, like, you gotta stop judging fighters on their losses. Look at the people they're fighting, look at the resume, look at, you know what I'm saying? Look at all that, man. It's part of the sport. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best champions are great. Who is the GOAT? Muhammad Ali. Go look at his record. And then y'all get back with me.
Because that's what happened when you get in that boxing ring.
And that's what happened when you get in that boxing ring and you fighting great fighters, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you told me something interesting about fighting too. You were saying how like if you're coming up in age, like how old you are now? 27?
I'm 28.
28. Yeah. You told me if you're coming up in age, you got to be a little mindful when you get in that ring because there's some young boys out there that knock your head off. They ain't got no kids. They just training
every day. Hell yeah. That's why I say, man, much love to my little brother Jalapeno. No kids. Focus. Focused.
I see that green Camaro every day going to the gym.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. And watching Jalapeno let me know I was getting old. Watching him come to the gym, watching how hungry he was, watching how he loved it.
I seen him going to the gym yesterday in that Camaro.
Bro, that showed me like, damn, like it's young niggas every day. They just want a chance. You feel me?
And they just want to fight.
They just want to fight. And then how I set it up for him was I introduced him to some sponsors to where he only get paid just to train. That's his job. Mm-hmm. Nigga, only thing you gotta do is train. So I'm getting paid to train, and I love this shit, and I like, oh my God, man, he's a star. That's the star. I love him. Yeah, he a star.
Bro, do you see yourself in him like when you were the age he was?
Hell no. Hell no. He playful as hell. If he get more serious, he over with. It's over with.
But you know, like, I don't even know if you feel like this. Do you ever feel like you was a little distracted by women in your younger age?
Nah, hell no. As I got older. Hell yeah. When I was a kid, all I seen was boxing. I wanted to save my mama. I want to save my mama, save my family, be proud, be somebody that my people was proud of. So hell nah, I wasn't distracted. And you seen the difference. Y'all seen the difference from a focused Jip. And I'm focused. The city seen it. Yeah. They see what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. What happened and what made you get unfocused later on?
Life, distracted, not having, first of all, blaming me. Mm-hmm. Not focusing on what I'm supposed to be focused on. Taking my focus and putting it everywhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you said some real shit yesterday. You was talking about you was in a dark place for years and didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it, man. I was in a dark place for years, trying to chase love, trying to chase happiness, trying to chase money. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't blaming nobody for my lessons. I ain't gonna say lousy for my lessons, but at the end of the day, I blame myself for putting myself in position, chasing things that wasn't what it was. You get what I'm saying? From relationships, from money, from everything. You know what I'm saying? I've learned. You know what I'm saying? If the city ain't never did nothing, they watch me, and I ain't gonna say I fell off. I retired on top because I still can keep going.
I was just about to ask you that too. Like how you feel about your retirement? Is you happy with what you did in boxing?
Man, I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful. I'm very happy, man. And truth be told, I got a fight offer in my phone right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to.
I think you told me about the last one.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And I've been wanting to fight this guy for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, nah, my heart ain't in it. I don't want to go in there and get hurt. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to go in there and chase a bag. You know what I'm saying? Boxing wasn't never a sport I was chasing a bag. I loved it.
Yeah, it was a passion.
You know what I'm saying? So once I started chasing the bag, I started losing. You feel me? So I was like, nah, this ain't where it's at no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't love it. You feel me?
So now that boxing is over, a lot of people also ask me, are you a promoter now?
Nah, man. Everybody know my relationship with my OG Stokes, man. That's a mentor to me, man. Real bossed up guy. Like, a lot of people always talking about the boss up talk. Man, you know what? I'm going to just use this analogy, man. We always say we things or we want to be things, but we don't even put ourselves in a position to be those things. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Think about it, bro. When I was in camp in Houston with Charlo, Lara, Edwin Rodriguez, all these pro fighters that was champions, I was surrounded by champions, and I was a product of my environment. You feel what I'm saying? I came home and got around, I ain't gonna say the wrong people, but I got around people that wasn't on the shit I was on. You feel what I'm saying? So how many motherfuckers really around bosses?
Yeah.
How many motherfuckers really around people who's getting it? You know what I'm saying? I can count on my finger 5 millionaires I'm around right now. 5 bosses that I'm around right now. And Stokes is one of the bosses that a real boss. Give a fuck what nobody say about it. It's 20 years in the game.
Yeah.
Club, remarketing clubs. This nigga get on Facebook and say anything and people still gonna be at this shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I talked about that on my last podcast, but it wasn't against him because I work at the club, so I ain't gonna say nothing anyway.
Right.
But I was talking about the post he had made, and everybody was going crazy over it. And I was like, man, y'all probably gonna be mad at me for this and be like, oh, you worked there, that's why you saying this. But like, he ain't mean no malicious harm behind it. Like,
I was
it's the age group he's in.
Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, I know what it, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta, you know what. But the thing is, though, I brought that up to say, like, man, like, being around real bosses, man. So, no, I ain't promoting, man. It's just, you want to bring value to, if I got something that I can offer and we're a team, that's what I can bring to the table. I got a social media following. Let me help. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, right? Mm-hmm. Shit, nigga, why I just sit around and not do anything? You know what I'm saying? I got followers, or I got a little, you know what I'm saying? Let me engage and help out. That's what's wrong, niggas. They want to sit around and just watch. Nah, if I can help out, I'm gonna help out. And that's how, any value I can help add to Stokes or anybody that I'm around, I'm gonna help. You feel what I'm saying? Because they do it for me. You feel what I'm saying?
So you wasn't a full-time promoter?
Nah, hell no. I wasn't getting no check. You know what I'm saying? That was all love and to help my partner be successful because he helped me be successful. That man guided me and mentoring me in situations that nobody ever know about. You feel what I'm saying? But, man, behind them closed doors, he a person. Yeah. And he a real one. And he's a solid one. You feel what I'm saying? And I love him, man. Like, that man really, really solid, man. So like I said, if anything I can do to help him, I'm going to do it. You feel me? So that was my way of helping him and jump back into it, you know what I'm saying? But I had to take a step back and get my shit back focused because I know I was getting ready for my retirement. And I had to plan my life. You know what I'm saying? Because, I understand a lot of times in my career, what I did wrong, I helped prepare everybody shit, and I ain't prepare my own. So now I'm left to, now I got to build my shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So what's after boxing? I know that's a cliche ass question,
man. But hey man, I got a lot.
Because I see you got a truck, and then on the news you said you starting the gym. So,
so
what's going on after boxing?
Well, you know what I'm saying. My dad, he really set me and my brother, my family. You know what I'm saying, us up, and he went and got us a truck. You know what I mean. So I'm excited about that. And man, I sat down with my boss partner. You know what I'm saying. Shouts out to her. She know who she is. And she went to a meeting with me to one of my other mentors, Brian Wallace Slim. He cut hair, and he actually an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying. And he said me that he taught me the trucking business. And when I was learning that shit, I was like, damn, it's a lot.
He work at the shop
With Kip
behind Fort Warren.
Slim.
Yeah,
And
real smart brother.
He set me down and he gave me the game. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta acknowledge people like that, man, because black men are really giving black men Jews. You feel what I'm saying? So you take that, and he gave it to me. And I had a partner beside me that was, as he was speaking, she was typing that shit up. And by the time I got to it, the information he gave me, she put that shit in ABC form to where I could understand it. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was looking at it, I was like, damn, like this a lot. I told my little bro, I said, bro, that trucking shit a lot, bro. I said, you know, my daddy setting us up. But this ain't what I don't want to do this shit. I ain't driving. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, I ain't driving no truck. I got kids. I want to be home with my goddamn kids. You feel me? And I was like, man, and managing and all that shit. So I said, man, what we need to do is really find what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? The trucking is something, it's an income for us, but that ain't what we passionate about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man,
because you gotta have some money.
You gotta have some money
world.
too. You know, y'all already know I'm passionate about boxing. You know what I'm saying? So of course, the gym is what I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? Working on the gym. Also, I enrolled in school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what you going to school for?
I'm going to school for electrician. You know what I'm saying? And commercial construction, and I'm gonna go back for HVAC. You know what I'm saying? So, and I really modeled that because I'm a hands-on person. I always been fascinated with shit like that. And also, I watched an old friend of mine. He did it. You know what I'm saying? I always liked it. I'm like, damn, bro. I was always like, man, show me that shit. And he really good at it too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. I was like, man, I can do this. And I always joke with him, like, bro, I'm going to go to school for this shit. And he was like, nigga, go to school. And I was like, bro, I'm going to go. And now that I'm retired, I got time. And I was like, bro, I can go. And then I thought about, you know, I wanted to model my shit off of Busby's, man. That's a family-owned, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, think about it, man. How many... You know what I'm saying? Houses and buildings. Man, everybody need AC. Everybody need electrician work, man. That's money. And that's some shit that I can learn. And I ain't got to, you know, after I learn it, I can create a business and I ain't got to work it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my whole goal with that, man. Just to keep
What about starting a studio? Because I know you still engineering
music,
and rapping.
Man. Oh, my God. Love music, man. You know, I got my studio equipment. I haven't really thought about what I want to do with that yet. And, man, you know, I ain't trying to. My man, shout out to Slim again, my mentor. He definitely told me one of the 3 keys in life. He say faith is focus. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to spread myself thin no more, trying to do all this, trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was finna go super hard with rapping, but rapping ain't bringing no money in right now. You get what I'm saying? That got to be a hobby, and people don't know how to distinguish a hobby from life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And that's why I say, you know, let me step back from music for a second and let me get my bag straight. You get what I'm saying? Let me get my life situated because rapping ain't feeding my kids. You know what I'm saying? That's just some fun shit I like to do. So I'm going to keep that shit fun. And if I can make money off that down the long run, hell yeah. If I can rap or sell some of these fucking songs, I got some fire shit. You feel what I'm saying? Or if a song go, you know what I mean? Then it goes, you know what I'm saying? But as of right now, and I'm going to say this shit I'm not inspiring to be a rapper. That's just something I love. So if I drop music, it's not because I'm trying to create a fan base or, create a fan base, but I just want to be heard and it's some fun shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like me going in there drawing. It's art to me. It's a way I clear my mind. So yeah, that's what it is, man.
Kind of like a diary.
It's a diary. That's all it is. If you go listen to my projects, that's all it is. I'm just venting on the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in a good space. So the music is a hobby. I want to clarify that shit. I don't want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm great at rapping, but I'm not pursuing that right now. I'm happy being outside the limelight. This is the first time I felt normal, dog, and it feel fucking good. You feel me?
Yeah. What you mean by normal,
man,
though?
just not in the limelight, bro. You gotta understand, bro. Don't think, man. I've been viral before.
Yeah.
Fucking social media. I made the front page newspaper in middle school. That was viral, making the newspaper in the news.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that. Let's
be honest, man. Like being, you want to be honest.
Times was easier then.
Time was way easier, man. You gotta understand. Like I was viral. Viral was being on television. You know what I'm saying? I did that 18 times. They didn't say a football team or back. They said Justin DeLoach. But let's clarify that. You get what I'm saying? They said my name. I did. I was in the ring. You feel what I'm saying? So I've done that 18 times. National television, news, newspaper articles. I've done that. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that viral shit is social, like, man, I had to really check myself. And people always come to my house and say, damn, Jip, boy, why you got all these pictures of yourself? And I was like, damn, bro. Like, and I told you, I said, bro, shit, because one time I forgot who the fuck I was.
Yeah.
I forgot who I was. And I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at all these national TV appearances, all the shit I won and all my accomplishments. Like, damn, boy, how the fuck I forget this? Boy, you did this. You work your ass off of that. You feel me? So, that's why I'm at with it.
Bruh, so why the Joker?
Oh, my God. I love man, I got a lot of people who hate that shit.
Bruh, the Joker a bad guy.
Man, look. I first of all, I love the Joker. You know what I'm saying? And if you go back and look at the last Joker movie, the one they did, you know what I'm saying? And if you look at the storyline of that movie, the Joker wasn't bad until they made him bad.
Yeah.
They poked him. They pushed him. They pushed him. They poked him. They picked on him. You feel what I'm saying? Push, poked, and picked until he snapped. And I feel like a lot of times that's what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm so out of the way. And I tweeted this a long time ago. Thank God for my success because it saved a lot of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get back to that in a second too. But at the end of the day, man, in that movie, I just felt like, you know, the Joker was pushed until he had to snap. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like me. I feel like I don't bother nobody. Shit. I'm always by myself. I'm always out the way. You feel what I'm saying? And if I do speak on somebody, I'm telling my side and I'm telling my truth. You feel me? I ain't finna go out my way to assault a nigga, assault a female, assault any, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know why? I got my own demons. But I know how to look at myself before I look at this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I ain't gonna say the shit. I ain't perfect. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But that's why, man, because I feel like a lot of time people pushed and poked me until I had to snap. And when I snap, it's not, I was always like, y'all made me be something that I didn't want to be, but as a defense, I had to be the Joker, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I go with it.
How do you move differently now, though?
Oh, man, just be at peace, forgiving. My auntie, you know, that's my life coach. Shout out to my auntie, Angela Empress. Y'all go get her, man. She's great at life coaching. Man, she life coached me, and she said, you got a problem with forgiveness.
Yeah.
And that's what I realized.
That sounds real, too.
So I had to work on forgiving people and really moving forward. I held on to a lot and not knowing, in a dark place. You know what I'm saying? Going through all the drama I went through, all the shit, y'all know. I ain't got to say it. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that y'all going through. And truth be told, at the end of the day, you can't change that you love people. I love people. You feel what I'm saying? I love them. I love it. That's family. I don't give a fuck how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but I held on to a lot for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? And once I started learning forgiveness, bruh, and really I had to identify I needed to forgive. And once I learned how to really do it, man, I'm becoming a better person, for real.
How'd you recognize it? Was it the life coach or was it something
life
that
coach,
you seen or went through?
Man, my auntie, life coaching, and then going through it and realizing we in the same loop, you know what I'm saying? Especially realizing with you know what I'm saying, with family, you know, I don't really want to get on and say, because everybody know, but realizing with family, like, man, we all losing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We all losing. We all losing, bro. We ended up in the same spot. We ain't gonna do nothing to each other for real. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, this dumb. This shit ain't helping us. It's moving us back. And I'm really, as I'm growing, I'm really in a place of growth. Shit, I'm trying to go up, not stay down. You feel? I done been anchored too much. Look at my career. You feel me? I came home and got stuck. You know what I mean? I didn't fail, but I got stuck. You know what I mean? Why would I keep making them same decisions, getting stuck in relationships, friendships, family, shit that ain't gotta be stuck in? Nah, hell nah, man. We can go. We can move past that. Let's go on. You feel me?
See, that's growth. You changing.
Yeah.
I told you that when you called me yesterday. I said, man, you changing, bro. Because before you was like, nah, it's up. You like, nah, bro, I don't want to have none of that on my conscience.
No, man. No.
Yeah. For real. And you know, typically that happens when a girl normally change niggas to be like that, though. That's normally what it be.
This is your mic supposed to be on. He set me up for that. Hey, I got a hell of a partner, bro. Man.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit different, bro. I got a hell of a partner, man. She definitely got down, man. She different, bro. She different.
I see that shit got you changing. I'm like, this nigga Jip turned into a whole new nigga. That nigga said, I'm going to school.
Bro, she really bossed up, man. So when you got down, I got to match her energy. And she helped me through that shit, too, because she was like, how you plan on moving forward, but you still holding on to this?
Yeah.
How you plan on moving forward, me, and you still holding on to this? You know what I'm saying? And she ride with me through some shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? I ain't got to put my business out there, but she sticking this shit out with me. You get what I'm saying? And you right, bro. I didn't realize that shit, bro. When you and I never, you know, a lot of times, you know, being attractive get misconstrued to being a hoe.
And having nice cars. When you got a nice car, they call you a hoe too.
Exactly. When you a popping nigga, don't get me wrong, I had my fun. I'm young. You know what I'm saying? I was married. I was young. Of course, nigga, I lived. I fuck bitches. You know what I'm saying? Who don't?
Yeah.
You feel me? But, you know, as you grow and as you meet certain people in your life, you realize you get tired of that shit, bro. Let me tell y'all something. This live, nigga, I've been fucking bitches for a long time.
Yeah, you 28, so
I'm
you
28,
had a long
you know what I'm saying?
history.
So it's like, that shit get old. You feel me? That shit get old, and then you got 10 bitches. Man, shit, I ain't rich.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's 10 bitches you gotta take care of. I got 3 kids. You feel me? One thing about Zip, I never said I was a balling ass nigga. You feel me? I like clothes. I dress in my budget. I drive in my budget. I stay in my budget. I done been broke. You feel me? These shit the niggas I want to say. You feel me? Yeah. Nigga, I done had it and lost it and had to get it back. You feel me? And not had to get it back. Gradually had to get that shit back. So nigga, I learned how to live in my means and be Zip. You get what I'm saying?
You blew some money early on.
Man,
too,
what the fuck you talking about, nigga? Did I?
What you did with your first fight check?
Shit. Kanye'd it. But ish, boy. You gotta fuck with me, boy. I spent some money with you too young, nigga.
But yeah, your first fight check, you was 18.
I was 19. I turned pro at 18 and I had my first fight at 19. I ain't had nobody tell me about that shit. Ain't nobody tell me about no money.
Yeah.
You feel me? The first time having money, you feel me? So like, bro,
you remember how much the check was?
Man, it wasn't that much, but it was a lot. You feel me? Cause and man, see, that's another thing. But boxing is really a poor man's
sport. You was only 19.
I was only 19. You know what I'm saying? And I had just got a signing bonus. Fuck the fight check. I had a signing bonus. You feel me?
How much was the signing bonus?
A lot.
That nigga Jim ain't saying no numbers.
You know, cause it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't a lot. You know what I'm saying? But from where I was at mentally, let me give you perspective.
Bro, $2,000 a lot when you've been working to get
right.
there.
You know what I'm saying? So I had a signing bonus, but I'm gonna tell you what I did with my signing bonus. Me and Jamal Charlo, shout out to Jamal Charlo, world champion now. My boy doing great things. We took our money,
great fighter,
and got an apartment, and we fully furnished that bitch. That's when I moved to Houston. So that's what I first. So I did kind of do the right thing, but I came home. I kept coming home, so I fight and come home. So I fight.
But you was coming home for the right reasons too, though.
No,
because you was having a baby,
I ain't
right?
had no business coming.
Nah,
not
you was
at
having a
that
baby,
time.
right?
Not
Oh,
at that time.
okay.
I was probably.
So you still ain't had no kids?
Still ain't had no kid. I was probably 6 fights in before I had a kid. You feel me? But I would come home and I blow my fight checks. Then I gotta go back to camp. You get what I'm saying? I should never come home.
What you was doing out here?
Man, spending money. Spending money trying
Where
to.
you was going though?
Man, shit, I was always young. Man, you know they let me in places. I was like in the club, and I don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
I was just buying shit, shoes, nigga. I was buying every Jordan.
Hey, I be telling folks who don't let Jim take 3 shots. That's his limit. 3 is limit.
He don't let me check it out. Like that's crazy. See, I love that shit. Y'all help me accountable for that athlete shit. But yeah, man, I just would come on buying shit, bro. Just shit that I never had because I wanted. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started making big money, you feel what I'm saying? I still ain't had nobody to guide me, bro. You know what I mean? I'm on that shit, thinking I'm gonna still make this shit every fight. No, you lose. Your check gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? You ain't grabbing no sponsors or nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't nobody showing me how to hustle that shit. You feel me? You get sponsors. You live off your sponsor check. You stack your fight checks. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna give these bosses the game. You know what I'm saying? When it's time. But yeah, man, ain't nobody.
That's what's gonna be good about you starting the gym because you get to tell fighters stuff like that, man, because from experience. These fighters ain't, and that's what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying? There's no shade, but it's the truth, and I'm gonna say that shit every time. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say no shade. It's the truth, bro. You gotta accomplish shit and put yourself in positions and learn shit to talk about it. These niggas not doing that. Everybody wanna have the look of, man, that business side is whole different from that fighting shit, bro. I done put from everybody, I done say it and gave. I sat down with Chris Rucker. I sat down with Nando. I sat down with all these fighters and gave them the game. Like, look, this was going on this side. So we can take this and make it this. We'll all win. Everybody don't want to see eye to eye. You ain't never fought locally, have you?
Hell nah. One time. And that wasn't even me fighting local because I had to. I wanted to give the city back.
Yeah, I got you.
You feel me? And I did numbers in that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't sell it out. I fought that Pain. I ain't sell it out. But I was close to it. And I was disappointed. Like, damn, I can't even sell out Pain.
Yeah.
I put on.
But you know, that ain't a JIP issue. That's a city
issue, right? You know what I'm saying? And you right. I'm happy you said that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I was just like, damn, bro. It's just Augusta, bro. So fuck it.
Yeah. But so basically you learned from dealing with money now how to deal with it moving forward. That's why you got all you still on the music. You just not going full force with it.
Yeah, I ain't finna invest no, man. You seen an interview with 21 Savage, he said, if you got 200,000, why invest that shit in music? Go take that shit and do else with it. You feel me? You know, and then you gotta understand, bro, I've been popping all my life. I was popping when I was poor.
Yeah.
It's just in me. You feel me? This shit just in me, like I ain't gonna say popping. I was just a good guy. Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked you about the Joker thing. That's why I was like, why I picked the Joker,
man, because,
bad
you know what
guy.
I'm saying? Because that's just who I relate to. You know, I got common interests in them. But, you know, I was always a good person. So people are always drawn to me. Even when I was going to school, busted and crusted, it didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that up from nobody. People really love me. So moving forward, like, shit, man, I'm like, man, I know who I am. You know what I mean? Living my means.
Bro, I ain't never asked you what made you start fighting, because most people always got a story about how somebody picked on them, they beat them up, and then they wanted to be a boxer after that. What made you start fighting?
That's a deep question.
And how old were you?
I was 8 years old, and my mama was in a real abusive relationship. Mm-hmm. And I used to grow up in a toxic home, and the nigga used to fuck my mama up.
Your stepdad?
Yeah, at the time, you know, she was married to him, and he used to beat my mama ass. And for a long time, I was scared to announce that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I love the nigga. I had a trauma bond with the man. You feel me? Because he was all we knew. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And man, I said I'm gonna learn how to fight. I'm gonna beat his ass. You feel me? And one day I had anger issues. You growing up in a toxic home, I'm always in the neighborhood fighting or doing some bad shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't, you know what I'm saying? But I went to the bus stop and I fought this kid. This kid wasn't even doing that. I was just mad at the house. So I went and took it out on somebody else, and he was like, I'm gonna sign him up for boxing. And not knowing that this shit was gonna be the end goal for me. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how that happened though. That's the truth. That's the true story about how I end up turning boxing.
Yeah, I ain't never asked you that before. That is a crazy story.
Yeah, fast.
We definitely relate on that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up with a stepdad that was crazy too.
Yeah.
He wasn't abusive towards my mama, but definitely me and my brothers.
Yeah, damn, that's that, man. So see, we relate right there. That's real shit though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real person.
It's kind of hard to like talk about that shit out loud. You know, when you feel like a man, you don't want to tell other people that another grown man abused you.
Yeah, right,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? It make you
man.
feel bad.
Verbally, man, it's just a lot, bro. It's a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit that we gotta, you know what I mean, put a mask on and shit and just keep on. But at the end of the day, that's why I like coming doing podcast, because it give a chance, people to get a little deeper into you. You feel me? Like, damn, that's why, because everybody, the reason they like this for a reason. And then when you start knowing, oh, that's why that nigga do that. That's why that nigga limp, because his fucking foot broke. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you got a better understanding of what somebody, why they is and why they do the shit they do. You know what I'm saying? Man, you got to understand, y'all, my whole upbringing was toxic. And as I've grown older, y'all see I involve myself in toxic situations because I'm thinking that's love. I'm confusing love with the shit that I grew up. That's not love.
That's what you grew up
saying.
That's
what I grew up saying, you feel me? And then as I get older and you meet different people and they show you, you know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, this what love really is. This what this shit look like. But I had this shit, I thought if I slap your ass, that's what showing me I love you. You know what I'm saying? No, that ain't what it is, man.
Bro, I told you that's why we relate on a lot of things, because I tell people all the time that my first time seeing a successful relationship, I was already a grown man with my own ways of thinking. Like, can you remember the first time you seen a successful relationship?
Bro, we just had this conversation. I said people don't even know how to identify true and like you said, successful relationship.
And I ain't talking about I had some friends that had their mom and dad, but like I'm a military kid.
Yeah.
So like they daddy was like an E8, E9. He had 3 girlfriends. He had 2 side families. He never was home.
Right.
Like that's what I thought that was normal.
Normal, right? Yeah.
Or like you had a stepdaddy that beat you up. I do too. Like that's how life's supposed to go.
Yep, that's what we seen. That's crazy, bro. I had that conversation with JD. I was just like, bro, man, we don't know how to fucking identify love.
Yeah.
We ain't seen it for real. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think you know what love is now though?
Hell yeah, I do.
I ain't asked nobody this in a long time. So what is love?
Man, for me,
I used to ask everybody that question.
Oh my God, damn, that nigga really put me on blast, man. For me, it is really, literally for me, like, if I had to describe that shit based on off my situation right now, man, it's really like caring for somebody to a point. It's all genuine, all pure, and love is when you love them, when you really for that person for where they at right there, no matter what. If you blind,
just them as a person, nothing else outside of it.
Nothing else. Where you at right now? If you homeless, if you ain't got shit in, you know what I'm saying? I love you for you. I'm with you. I don't even want you love for you. For you. That's what if it's for you. No matter what you got, what you don't got, what disability, that's where it's at. And that's what a lot of people feel. We fall in love with the potential of somebody and hoping they get there, and then we get mad when that person don't reach that potential.
Bro, so let me ask you. Did you ever like fucking with girls that only liked you because you was Jip the fighter?
Yeah. Nah, I don't even know what the fuck I like, bro. That's why I always fuck a lot of bitches, because I was just looking.
Yeah.
And that come back from damn, I don't want to. I love my mama to death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love my mama to death, but exposing the truth to Jip is really like just feeling incomplete from that parent love. You know what I'm saying? My mama was still trying to find herself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I lacked I didn't know what to look for in a woman because I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you kind of latch on to other shit and like, damn, man, like, let me find what woman I like. I want a nurturing woman. That's what you looking for. I'm looking for a mama woman. You feel? I want somebody to make me feel like mama. Cause mama ain't making me feel like mama. Mama trying to find mama. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you gotta think about it, man. As I'm a parent now, like, shit, we learning on the go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at your parents for making mistakes. Cause who told them different? You know what I'm saying? The realest thing I ever did was sit down with my mama and ask her how she was raised. A lot of people don't even know how their parents was brought up. A lot of people don't even know what their parents went through.
That's true.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's when I learned. I say, damn, like, that's how you break the generation curse. You identify where it started and what they went through. And then you be like, okay, well, I'm going to do this different. You know, my mom ain't know how to be a parent. She was learning as she went, and she did a damn great job. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but go back to the subject. You said, yeah, so I was just trying to find that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find them missing pieces. And a lot of women weren't giving. And I wasn't even in the right place. I wasn't even ready to receive love for real.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you that because where you was at in your boxing career, I don't know. I can't answer for you, but I don't know if there would have been a woman that could deal with that, what you was going through, especially if you was steady coming back home.
Man, nah,
wasn't female out here even going through what you was going through.
They was trying. I was still trying to find it, but I dated a lot of successful women to this day. Like a lot of the women that I dated on my boxing journey, they successful as hell.
Yeah,
they doing big things, and I feel like I was just supposed to be a part of their journey. I always say I'm good at helping people identify their shit, identify they purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gotta say no names. They know. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody doing something great, and to the point where like when I finally came home, I wanted stability. That's why I got married. I wanted that. You know what I'm saying? And we was young. I don't blame her for, you know what I'm saying? She ain't know either. Shit, we was both trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to figure out us out, trying to figure myself out. But I knew at that point I wanted stability. You know what I'm saying? I knew for me to try to get to where I was going, it was gonna take me to being stable. And I mean, it just didn't work out that way. And it showed in the rain. You know what I'm saying? What I was going through on the outside and reflected in the rain. You know what I'm saying? I was going through a lot. Trying to be married, trying to be a daddy. I got 2 baby mamas. They not getting along. You feel what I'm saying? I got all kind of money shit going on. I'm spending money, getting money. Man, I didn't have a team, bro. I ain't have a team.
Do you still feel the same way about marriage after have been married before?
Oh, hell no. Marriage is a beautiful thing, and I'm going to do it again. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
You just got to do it. You got to know who you is first, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful partnership. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. I condone it. I condone that shit. Cause ain't nothing like having a real solid friend, bro. I watch my mentor, my guy, dad. I call him everything. I watched my big homie go through a situation. It was on the news. Everybody seen it. And all these niggas around, he fed so many. He fed the whole city. But as soon as he got in his jam, it wasn't nobody in that bitch but his ex-wife. And a solid team, you feel what I'm saying? It wasn't it was a solid couple of us, you get what I'm saying? But the first person was to his rescue was a woman, you feel me? None of these niggas don't fuck with us, you feel me? So I'm telling y'all niggas, you find you a good woman, you better hold it down, bro, because if something happen, they gonna show you. Y'all see me, nigga, I done took a lot of losses and lost a lot of niggas. These niggas ain't fucking with me, bro. And I bring that up, nigga, bro. Shit ain't get niggas know even my last loss, bro. Think about it. And I ain't gonna say too much. Shit ain't changed until I lost. Think about that shit, and y'all sleep on that.
Oh, you ain't even gotta be in the inside and actually know you to see that.
Yeah.
Because everybody was against you after that last loss for no fucking reason.
No fucking reason, man.
It's a fight.
It's a fight, bro. People can't handle embarrassment. And I really felt some way about that. Like, damn, nigga, we doing everything together. You feel me?
Did that change you though?
Yeah, it changed me. So I had to get therapy, dog. That was the first time I really had to sit down and seek therapy, bro. I was depressed as fuck because at the end of the day, I realized me losing my brothers, I'll keep building trauma bonds with niggas and people, thinking they gonna fulfill that love that I had for my brothers that died, that people that really cared for me. No, that ain't what that is. You know what I'm saying? It's all good when niggas winning, bro. But when you lose, bro, niggas can't handle embarrassment. Nobody can handle. No, it's hard for niggas. Pride, that's why. Man, I done been embarrassed. I done got in the rain and I ain't had nobody to blame but me. Nigga knocked down, got up, fought, knocked down again, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, how do you deal with losing people? And I don't mean losing people by death. I mean losing people like going through your journey and knowing that this person doesn't mean right for you and you can no longer be around them. How do you deal with that?
Man, that shit hurt because I'm a loving motherfucker, and that was my problem. But that's what they told me in therapy. You give people love too easy. Make it a process. Make them earn that shit. You feel me? And bro, so once I love you, I love you. You feel me? And I try to change that shit, but one thing about it, when God build you the same way, you can't go change what God did. You feel me? So like, yeah, that shit hurt, man. It hurt like a motherfucker because you latch on to people and you create bonds and trauma bonds and you think with it. You know what I'm saying? So when you gotta outgrow them or they outgrow you, because sometimes niggas outgrow you. It don't just be me. You know, some niggas say like the shit jip on, I ain't on, I'm on some other shit, and that's fine. And sometimes I'm on some other shit, you know what I mean? So you just outgrow people, you know, and but it hurt though. It's a hurtful feeling, you know, especially me.
It doesn't make you spiteful though, does it?
Nah, hell nah. It did. That's when I had to learn I had to forgive. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga ain't fuck with me, the nigga use me, man, fuck that, man. Everybody got a season. Everybody, man, we be knowing all this shit, but we don't want to apply it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We all know everybody got a season.
It's crazy because you use the analogy about the table, right?
Yeah.
I got a similar analogy I go by. When I was a kid, when I was like 17, 18, I always felt like, you know, I was going to have this. And that's why every apartment or house I had, I got a big-ass dining room table.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm going to have this big-ass dining room table. Me and my homeboys going to be at the table. We going to be laughing and joking.
Right.
All them niggas I vision at that table, I don't fuck with none of them like that
crazy,
no more.
Right?
So
That's
it's
crazy.
like, you learn, like, it's the hardest thing in the world because, you know, your parents be like, that person ain't right for you, that person ain't right for you. It's the hardest thing in the world to move forward in life without it. But, like, you grow so much after.
A lot.
Yeah.
Shit be crazy, man.
Oh, yeah. Life will do that for you.
Yeah,
that's why when you called me yesterday, was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you called me yesterday and we had that conversation, I was thinking about all that. I was just like, man, everything you probably feel like you go through in life that people can't relate to, a lot of us do, bro. That's why we gotta have conversations like this on podcast because it's a lot of people listening.
A lot of people, exactly, man. That's why I said, I say, man, Slim, I really want to get on this joint and just be real, man. Cause a lot of people, man, I don't know what pictures these motherfuckers are painted.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna keep it a butt too. You said some real ass shit this whole. I was just thinking about this shit 2 minutes ago. I was like, this is probably the best interview I ever did, bro.
Man, it cut, man.
For real. Because you been 100% transparent. Like,
right, but
that shit you said about I ain't never say I was no balling ass nigga. You right. Ain't no nigga ever said that. Everybody swear they be in Miami one weekend, they be in Cali next weekend, bro, and they got $500,000 in the bank.
We don't. I don't fuck what they got. I don't. I'm around bosses.
Yeah.
I go, nigga, my partner Jimmy, man, shit, bro. It was some shit that happened with some jet skis. That's all I'm gonna say. And I was mad. Jimmy said, fuck. He said, bro, the next day Jimmy said, hey, nigga, I just bought a jet ski, nigga. It's yours, nigga, but you gonna goddamn take care of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Partners like that. You feel me? Houses on the river. You get what I'm saying? And bosses like Stokes who, you feel me? Like, so it's like, shit, nigga, what the fuck I'm gonna act for when these niggas really doing it? They living it. They don't even act, man, that nigga Stokes, you know Stokes driving, what it is, a S580? That's a, man, you know what I'm saying? People don't even know. Like, that's the big Benz, nigga. You can only get Maybach.
The AMG motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? And you got motherfuckers that's really having their way. When you around real bosses, it humbles you. You feel me? And you around motherfuckers that's really getting it. You know what I'm saying? And Stokes told me this. He said, man, you know the problem? Niggas ain't got no money. He said, Jill, you think I want to be in this fucking club? He said, yeah, I'm straight. I'm straight, but I don't want to work. He said, I'm gonna get to the point where I ain't gotta be in this bitch no more. And Stokes great. You feel me?
You gotta train people up to that though, because it's hard to give people your baby.
Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's just like, bro, like at the end of the day, he told me, he said, you gotta tear this shit out.
Yeah.
You gotta tear. Once I reach this point, I gotta go higher. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. And my daddy taught me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if niggas ain't have to work, they won't work. And I'm gonna say this what I was saying. And my daddy don't work. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's straight. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
but you know, a lot of people don't understand the concept of how you get to that point. Cause like, I ain't gonna say my homeboy name, but my homeboy that work in the club, me when I be working in the club. We had an interesting conversation last night, and he said some shit that stunned me, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga said, because I was in there like, man, I'm ready to go home. And he was like, Slim, you make like 4 times more than most of the niggas in this club, and you always complaining. And I said, I mean, yeah, because that's how much I'm supposed to get paid. He was like, no, you not. He said, we be in here twice as long as you. And I said, oh, you think you supposed to get paid for your time? I said, oh, shit, boy, you got a lot to learn. That's not how life works. You don't get paid for your time. I know people think, like, you go clock in and, like, you make $10 an hour, so you work 8 hours, you get $80. But that's not how life works, bro.
No, man.
You don't get paid for your time, bro. Like, your time might be worth this, mine might be worth this, but it might take me half the time to do it than yours, but mine's still worth this.
Right. Fast. Man, that shit crazy. You know, you just said some shit that made me think about some shit. I was meant to tell you this shit the other day too, Trey. My little brother in the backyard, that's my best friend. Yeah. But goddamn, and I was like, man, I was having a conversation with a boss. A boss ass nigga. And he was like, Jip, but they be complaining about $1,000 check taking 6 to 7 days to clear. How long you think it take $1 million check to clear?
That's real. That's real.
You feel me? You get what I'm saying?
That's real as hell.
Like, what we crying about, nigga, we get a $1,000 check, $10,000, it take 5-7 business days. But picture you had millions of dollars. How long y'all think that take? And basically, that nigga, that's finna stun niggas, cause they don't even know. Like, damn, cause ain't nobody.
It's crazy. He said $1 million.
Nobody depositing.
I had one big check one time in my life, and it wasn't that big, but it took 21 days to clear.
Come on, bro, you seen some money then? Cause I know. You feel me? I done carry some big shit too.
I was like, damn, this shit taking forever.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that food for thought. I just put my little brother on game, like that for niggas that say like nigga, like y'all know we crying about 7 days, motherfucker. We on a whole different nigga. We get to the point where nigga, I'm to the point with my daddy where nigga he don't care. He wiring shit now.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what's your wrong? You know what I'm saying? So there's no tables I prefer to be at now. You get what I'm saying?
You can't cash out that
shit. You feel me? Nigga, you gonna get flagged like a motherfucker. You gotta let your bank know and you got to sign for this. People don't even know when you transferring that, you gotta sign for it. I done been in the bank and did it a couple times. You gotta go in there and sign and bring your identification for that. You feel me? So it's just different process.
It ain't just a cash out.
But I'm gonna tell you though, I brought it up to say because people don't understand money. And that's why I never got on here and act like I was bigger than what the fuck I was, man. Tank making millions and Floyd making millions. Jip ain't never made no motherfucking million in that boxing ring. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you. You feel me? Cause y'all would have fucking knew it. You get what I'm saying? You feel me, nigga? I still got a lot of work to do, nigga. And for everybody who think, goddamn, man, we ain't. I told it to somebody and I'm gonna say it again in a cleaner way, bro. We ain't nobody goddamn up because if we was up, we won't be doing the shit we was doing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if I ain't got a box, I ain't gonna box. And I retired. That's just food for thought. You feel me?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If you really straight, you ain't got to do the shit that you don't want to do no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
shit,
you found other avenues.
I found other avenues. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn, you get to a position where you comfortable financially or mentally, and you can handle it, man. You move forward. You outgrow. You know what I mean? We gotta understand money. I didn't understand money. You know what I'm saying? And money is just a tool just for convenience. Why the fuck I'm gonna waste an hour cutting my grass when I can pay this man to do it and I can take my time and spend it with my kids?
Yeah. Bruh, you doing a lot of growing before you even 30. So imagine what 30 gonna look like. Bruh, when you turn 30, you gonna feel old, bruh.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I feel it.
Because that's how it is when you live all that life, bruh.
Man,
you turn 30 and shit gonna be different. What
man.
You got planned? Like, how do you envision your 30s?
Man, dog, I did a spiritual reading, bro. And this woman told me, she said, your 30s is your years. She said, that's your year for you to reap everything that you done sowed. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a good way. She was like, man, that's your blessed years. And the closer I get to 30, the closer I'm seeing it, bro. You feel me? And that's how I just see me teaching. I got so much wisdom and knowledge in the game that people take it from me because they hating. Yeah. They jealous. They don't want to say, well, Jill, how you do this? And I helped a lot of motherfuckers. You feel me? And I'm going to tell you how I helped. I helped because I involved. And when I involved, I'm gonna mean when I let people be a part, they learn off of my journey. You get what I'm saying? I probably ain't give niggas money or do da, but I expose y'all niggas to some shit y'all never seen before. You feel what I'm saying? I co-sign shit. You get what I mean? So it's like, man, now the knowledge that I got, man, I'll be able to give it back, man. I'm gonna be one of these motherfuckers that change the generation. You get what I'm saying? It changed boxing, it changed a lot of shit. Cause I ain't scared, man. It's one of my favorite songs by Millie Sonda or some shit. And the first thing she said, you got the world to change it. You got the words to change the nation, but you biting your tongue.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that all my life. Scared to talk. Scared, oh, you gonna say the wrong thing. Or they gonna look at, man, fuck that. I'm Jill. The big one.
Yeah. The Joker, huh?
The Joker.
That's what I'm gonna call this. Jip the Joker interview.
Yeah, right, man. Cause it's lit,
that's
man.
where you at right now.
Man, yeah,
for real.
Man, the growth, man. I'm proud of that shit though. I'm proud of where the shit going, man. I've grown, man. You seen it.
Yeah.
Snake, you been on me for years, bro. You watched it. We talked about this off the podcast. Like, you know what I mean? My little brother with me every day. My little brother 19 and he way ahead of these niggas, dog.
Damn, he only 19?
Straight 19, bro.
I did not know he was 19.
That nigga yeah, man, that's a grown ass.
I thought
man.
he was at least like 23, 24.
That's just how he is, man. But he ahead, and I look up to him.
Yeah.
His humility, his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? That's an age. It's just life, dog. You just gotta find people that you look up to and keep them around you. That nigga teach me shit every day. You feel me? The reels. I love having the reels. That's new. I like doing Instagram reels.
Yeah.
I'm a funny nigga.
I be seeing them. You be
know
going up on them.
Because I'm funny. People don't even know that. I'm really, ain't it, bro? I'm funny as fuck, bro.
Hey, I meant to tell you, too. I meant to tell you this off camera. I like how you deal with comments because a lot of people don't know that when you hashtag something, anybody can pop up on them comments. And you had some crazy comments on there. And I said, I'm glad he not commenting back.
Hell no. Because nigga, y'all ain't finna cancel me. Hell no.
Oh, you already know what I'm talking about.
Right, nigga. I'd rather just not say nothing. You feel me? But that's part of the world. And another thing, nigga, I know who the fuck I am. Comment, nigga, shit.
Yeah.
I know who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For the people listening, it's some men on there that find him attractive. And he was smart enough to not comment.
Hell no, I ain't comment on that shit, man, because I don't have no problem with the LGBT community, man. Love is love, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, the comments, personally, I'd rather do it out them. But hey, if that's what you feel free, you know what I'm saying? I'm on there to entertain.
It wasn't nothing disrespectful.
You know, no disrespect,
though.
but another thing, I'm on there to entertain. So if that's your entertainment, shit, well, I did my fucking job. You get what I'm saying?
That nigga said, you look good, bro.
That's it, bro. You know,
I was screaming, laughing because, like,
and what fucked me up? Because I know not to comment. And then JD get on there talking about, hey, bro, this weird. I'm like, JD, don't say nothing, nigga. Just let the shit sit. You feel me? You know what I mean? You let the post go, and then you go back and then, hey, this shit weird. Let me take it out secretly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's cool, man. It's part of the game. People, man, when you entertaining people, you gotta be prepared for what it comes with. Just like I'm boxing, I gotta be prepared to lose. If I'm telling jokes, I gotta be prepared for people not to laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you handled it well,
man.
though,
Come
bro.
on, man, because I've been on that platform before. I gotta teach these jokers, man. We gonna get them there though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanna be that nigga. Everybody ain't gotta be that nigga. Everybody just gotta be you. My daddy said, Jip, you know you fucked up boxing. I said, what? He said, you stop being you. Nobody can beat Jip being Jip. Man, that broke my heart. My daddy told me that. But he said, get what, son, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? That's when I knew I'm done. My daddy told me, shit, you ain't gotta do this shit no more, man. I'm proud of you. That's all a nigga wanna hear. You feel me? Man, I get a chance to live two lives. I ain't nothing, nigga. I'm retiring. I retired Jip DeLoach. Now I'm Jip Doc.
Yeah. At 28, too, that's
28,
young as hell, bro.
I'm finna start
and
a whole nother life.
that's not one of them retirements like when folks go to the military and get a disability check and
Nah,
retire in
bruh.
3 years.
Yeah,
That's
man.
not one of them.
It's different, man. It's a life different, man. So I love this shit, but I brought that up because of real, man, because I like doing I just know who I am now, bro. I just like to have fun now. I like to enjoy this shit. I done been robbed so much of me, not knowing who I really was, trying to find. I'm 28 now, and I can officially say, damn, I know who I am. I know who I am, and I'm still learning who I am. But I know, at least I know. You feel me? The old Justin would have been not posting shit and, man, just living a lie. Hate it.
Yeah.
That's why my marriage ain't work. I wasn't who I, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it happens. Now, that's why the one I'm with now, she get a real nigga. She get the real me because I know who I am. You feel me?
So it's only up from here.
Yeah.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, this was the best interview I did. Yeah. I'm not just saying that. I'm telling the truth. Like most people can't be as open and honest. And I said this on the interview I just did with Maine that's probably coming out Monday.
Yeah.
Most people can't sit here and just be as open as honest as you just did for this hour, bro.
Oh, man,
so I appreciate that,
man.
bro.
Yeah,
Anything else you want to tell the folks?
Man, hey, man, first of all, I just want to say special thanks to my supporters, the city of Augusta. And I learned through this process, you can't, you know, you got two wolves. You got an angry one and you got a peaceful one. And the wolf that you feed, the one that win. You feel me? It ain't about who, nigga, it's the one you feed. So I learned to feed the positivity, you know what I'm saying? I'm not confronting no negative shit. I support the ones who supported me. I mean, I love the ones that supported me, that rode with me through this career. man, it's been truly a blessing for y'all rocking with me, man, for this shit, man, because y'all really had my back. Y'all cheered. Y'all counted on me. Y'all did y'all shit, man. I hope I made y'all proud. I made myself proud. My sons proud. They got something to talk about. And, man, just keep on, man. This ain't over, man. We got a lot of things to go keep going for, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just another chapter. You get what I'm saying? So that's it. Love everybody, man.
And that was Jip, man. We out, dog.
Yes, sir.